Hello, my name is Carl McClary, and I'm the president of the American Academy of Forensic Sciences. I am also a forensic document examiner with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives Forensic Science Laboratory in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm speaking to you today from Seattle, Washington, at the 74th Annual Conference of the American Academy. I chose this year's theme for a variety of reasons. And one of the primary reasons is that I had a vision several years ago to promote the Academy's content in a digital form. And it was very important for me that the Academy begin to grow and increase our outreach. And one way to do that is to provide our content in a digital form. And one way that we have done that is to provide workshops on our AAFS Connect on-demand platform. Another reason that I chose this theme is because I knew that we were replacing our executive director. And I didn't know at the time, but we would also be replacing other key staff members, such as our meetings manager. But before we brought on our new executive director, I knew that he or she would have perhaps different views about how we would produce our conferences and how indeed the Academy would operate. And I wanted to make sure that my theme reflected the fact that the Academy needed to be open to new ideas from our new executive director and any new staff that she or he would bring on board. The theme is to reflect modernization and considering changes and improvements to the way that the Academy has been operating. My top 3 goals for my presidency started with, first and foremost, producing our meeting this year. And I had no idea in what format that meeting would be. Last year, certainly, we had an all-virtual meeting. But this year, we were not sure what type of format we would have to produce. Would it be all virtual? Would it be in person, or would it be hybrid? And of course, the COVID environment dictated what format that would be. My next objective was to continue pointing the Academy toward a digital future. And I feel that we have accomplished that in many ways. My last objective was to continue making sure that the ASB Academy Standards Board would continue as a successful arm of the Academy. I am a standards person, and of course, that is very important to me to develop standards in my field. And one thing I wanted to make sure this year is to make everyone aware that standards are extremely important to all individuals, that we all have an invested interest in making sure that those standards will be produced. The board of directors and the president-elect, for the most part, have been very supportive of my objectives this year. And the reason they have been supportive is because all of these objectives move the Academy forward. They all, each in their own way, provide membership value, and everyone is in support of membership value. And I have received tremendous support, especially from my president-elect. We mesh very well and have an extremely good rapport, and she's always there and willing to let me bounce things off of her, and so we've had a great relationship. One of the most memorable experiences that I have had as president has been the rapport and the support that I have had with my executive team and with the staff. I believe that all of them will agree with me that the presidency now, a modern day presidency of the Academy, is truly not just one person. It takes an entire team of individuals to make sure that not only conference week, but throughout all of the year, that the Academy succeeds. And I have been so very fortunate to have staff and an executive team, and for the most part, the board, available at all times to help me in anything I need. And I can tell you that the executive committee has availed themselves to me at all times, day, night, holidays, weekends, and I may have taken a lot of advantage of that. And again, the modern day presidency certainly requires that type of cooperation. One message that I would like to give newer members of the Academy is to become involved in the Academy. And I have actually this year helped produce a program called the Committee on Nominations Committee, which I know is a mouthful, but basically it provides a pathway for a newer member to express their desire to participate in leadership. And they may go on the website, onto our portal, and express an interest in a particular committee that they would like to serve on. And so one message I would like to give is that leadership is extremely gratifying. And it not only helps the individual, it certainly helps the organization. And I would not be where I am today without starting somewhere, and that was in section leadership. There are a tremendous number of opportunities for someone to take advantage of as a young member, and I would encourage all of them to do so. At this time, I would like to thank everyone who participated in the meeting this year, either here in Seattle, Washington, or those of you who joined us online. The Academy is a success because of you, because of your dedication, because of your participation. And I and the entire board and the staff appreciate that dedication and participation. I hope that you have an extremely enjoyable week this week, and I look forward to seeing you.